Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Friday. We made it through another week. Whew. I just got done doing my yard work. I'm not quite 100% cooled off from that yet, but we'll be fine here shortly. So today, as we have been doing for about 2 weeks now, we'll be playing more Outer Wilds. We need to get into wherever the Ash Twin project is. We tried to get there. I think that's the only big square on the ship's log that we haven't been to yet. So that's obviously a big part of the story. Let's say that, I guess. We haven't been there yet. We haven't figured out how to get in there yet. There's some log entries that tell us that we need to get there, and that it's at the Ash Twin core, one of the Hourglass twins. So we got to figure out how to get in there. We tried on Wednesday to get in there and did not have much luck. So there has to be another way. We were trying to... They said it was at the core, and we tried looking for caves, but we didn't find any, so maybe... Take another look before we head out. And we are on the schedule for 4 hours tonight, by the way. I'll take a break somewhere around the 2-hour mark, which is what I typically do when we have more than 3-hour streams. Oh, Quantum Moon. Okay, so that's the other big one. So yeah, this is where we're trying to go. We'll read these once again. Nomai sealed something away inside the core of Ash Twin. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. We still don't know the significance of why it's 22 minutes. I'm assuming we're going to find that out eventually. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was successfully forged for installation at the heart of the Ash Twin. Did the core... Interesting. I just had a thought. The vessel that's trapped in Dark Bramble has a warp core, but it was destroyed or broken. I wonder, once we do find the Ash Twin project and the warp core is actually there, if we'll be able to take it from the Ash Twin project back to Dark Bramble. And put it in the vessel. Maybe use the vessel. Maybe we use that to go to the Quantum Moon. Who knows? Okay, so alright, let's take another look at these. The Nomai sealed something away inside the core. Alright, we already know that. Yeah. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit. I think those masks are storage unit, because when we see the projection pools, we kind of see blue light coming out of some of them. And whenever we end a loop, whether we die or whether whether the sun goes supernova, it's a mask that's presented on that screen. So it would seem maybe the masks are part of a statue, and those are recording my memories from each loop. Okay. We can't mark that yet, because Oh, interesting. We can't mark that one either. So what we need to do, we need to figure out how to get in. That is the key. And I need to look at my picture. I took a picture of that diagram that we found in the high energy lab, I think it was. Because that's where they show the picture of... That's not where I wanted to go. We go there. Ash Twin. Show you the different towers. Damn it. Stupid coughing at the beginning of the stream. Wonder if these are actually on the poles. All right, where? No, they can't be because we followed the sand on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Might have been Tuesday to get to the sun station. Because the sand kind of follows that bridge. Hey, Entropic, what's going on? Howdy, howdy. Salute. How is your... Well, it's probably almost Saturday for you, I would imagine, right? What you been up to, man? I haven't seen you in a while. How are things going? Unfortunately, we're going to have to follow this for a little bit. There's a series of towers on this planet. They will eventually get uncovered as the sand gets sucked away. And each of the towers goes to a different... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Each of the towers goes to a separate planet in the solar system. So I wonder if one of the towers will take us to the Ash Twin project, maybe? That's gotta be it. That's gotta be the piece that I'm missing. And now that I think about it, one of the towers, as I recall, has two. I don't think we've used the pads, the teleporter pads on it yet. But I would guess that we're going to... Well, we know that the first one to be uncovered is for the sun station. We found that out the other day. So I don't know which one is for the Hourglass Twins. Okay, so here's the one for the sun station. We don't need that. one that we need is the next one. Whichever one that is. And hopefully, if lucky, this will be the one that's got 2 towers. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Great. Well, I was doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Saturday 0012. All right, let's try this again. Oh, great. Lovely. Busy with new work, new house. And stuff. Yeah. No, I completely understand. I completely understand. But thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Just the usual stuff with me, you know, work, you know, the streaming stuff as well. So, recently added a 5th day back to the schedule, so we're back at 5 days a week. Please don't lock up again. Alright, well, unfortunately, we gotta go do all that boring part again, following the sand. Yeah, pretty much, about as full as I can make full. 3 hours on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and 4 hours on Friday night and Saturday morning. I switched Saturdays. Saturdays used to start at 6 o'clock my time as well, but I had some of my regulars and stuff make comments that you know, the late start time for me, well, it's only 6 o'clock at night here for me right now, but because of the folks in Europe like yourself, you know, it's a little bit late at night for them to be able to be here. So yeah, so yeah, 10 o'clock a.m. on Saturday mornings here would be, what would that be, about 2 p.m. GMT, UTC, GMT. So yeah, and like I say, we go for 4 hours on Saturday. So all right, where's the other planet? Here it is. All right. Okay, so it's 18 after right now. Trying to get a gauge of how long it takes. Before we get where we're trying to go. Don't want to get too close If you get inside of it, it doesn't really hurt you or anything. It'll just suck you up. And you gotta come back down. Whoa, hello. No. Alright. Let's get back on track here. Yeah, it would be. It definitely would be. See, the only problem with this, and it has to do with one of the core mechanics of the game, is you're essentially wasting time right now doing this. Because you are under a time crunch. Because you've got 22 minutes. Kinda. If you'll issue the, I have an about command that will explain at a high level, of course, what the game is about. Okay, aha. Okay, so this is good. This is good. This is what we want. There are 2 towers here, and there are 2 planets. Hourglass twins. Now, the problem is... Alright, now... Okay, so we've got that one that goes up. And this one... That one is losing sand. As it goes down the planet. Where does this go? Okay. So that... Oh, what's this? Is there a wall in here? Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It really is. It's got some frustrating aspects about it. Okay. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the S-Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Raimi says, I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanai would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically possible. Okay, we may have done that one already. Okay, so here's a pad. But I mean, the graphics are good. Okay, that's not what we wanted. Graphics are good, the musics are good. Yes. It's like a Groundhog Day kind of thing. The closest analogy that I can give is, and not everybody has seen the show, so a lot of people may not understand the reference, but if you're a Stargate SG-1 fan, you may remember the episode called Window of Opportunity. That was the episode where Jack and Teal'c got caught in a time loop where, you know, they would remember everything that happened each time of the loop, but it reset for everybody else. And that's essentially the same thing that's happening here. Okay, so we have to do something to keep from going up through that hole. Yep. Okay, so what do we do? These are teleporter pads, essentially. We don't know where this goes yet. That's what we're trying to figure out. So we have to somehow keep from getting sucked in the air, I guess. But yeah, you've got 22 minutes. The sun goes supernova in 22 minutes. See, I don't know. I mean, maybe we get in the doorway here and maybe that'll keep us down. Whoa! Oh, we made it! Holy shit! Alright. Yeah, so this is the other side. If we step on that, we'll probably go back, so we don't want to do that. Okay, what is in here? Essentially, that is correct. Okay. 12 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's deep memory statue. Timber hearth. Memory statue. Oh, okay. 10 minutes, 54 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. Okay, so these are the masks. At the end of each cycle, you'll see something that looks very similar to this. Okay, we can't have a whole lot of time. Oh, and oh my god, it looks like there is so much. Alright, let's get the reading done first. Yarrow, today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. Hi, how far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. Coleus says we've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Okay, that's it for that one. Yarrow says Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: Poke says the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Arrow says the important point is we are all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Next. Distinct music will start playing in the background once we get with about 2 minutes left. Yarrow says our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Yarrow says, but then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Yarrow, would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Yarrow or Mallow part of the problem? Yarrow says Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. Yarrow says when the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Yarrow says Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, it didn't. The structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. Ramey says, I'm impressed with their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Yarrow says, we're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe back from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the Sun Station did not work. Pi says, suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. Idea says this is easier expressed than accomplished. Ramey says, I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. Pi says, again, you can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Yarrow says, have ever? What's up? Zombielicious! However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Darrow, we are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored something new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Yeah, that didn't go so well, guys. Alright, so got some kind of switch here, looks like. Maybe. Artificial gravity control. Okay. Oh, okay, alright, fine. This is obviously going to do something. What's up there? Oh! Oh my god, there's the warp core! We were looking for that! Gimme, gimme! Okay, so, alright. See, I don't see a... I don't see a tablet to put on the, thing here. Alright, what I need to do is turn the damn gravity back on. Ah, here we go. Stop. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't put it down? Okay, so we've got... Alright, so this is unfortunately, it's going to take... Yeah, it's going to take more than one trip. It's going to take at least one more. Alright, so where... Okay, so where is this? It should take us right back outside. Okay, and it did. There's the music right there. No? Not yet. Oh yeah, that is it. It's just had something else stepping on it. When you hear this, that means your 22 minutes are about up. Unfortunately, we don't have the... wonder if that additional stuff is actually part of the shutdown music now. Maybe we've reached maybe a critical point in the story. Has definitely changed. A little bit more grandiose, maybe. Okay, this is lasting longer than I would have thought. The sun should be collapsing by now. Why is it not collapsing? Is it because I have the warp core in my hand? I took it out? That's gotta be it. Because we are way past time when it would normally collapse. Alright, so let's take advantage of it if we can, I guess. Of course, I'm going to run out of fuel and oxygen if I don't get back to the ship. Put it down. Alright, let's see what we've got new here. Obviously all of that. And there's more there. Yeah, well of course you've got all those tablets and stuff on the ground. Okay. Let's see. Is the music too loud? It seems like it got pretty loud to me. Okay. A hollowed out core inside Ash Twin. Energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module. Rope tracking module, giant steep, and timber hearth, respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the sun station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The sun station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, Nomai were unable power it. Oh, are we getting it now. Yep. Okay, so we get a lot more time for the music once we grab this thing. A lot more time. What, like at least a good 5 minutes? Oh, I'm dead? Okay. That's new. What? What just happened? I don't understand. Please tell me I'm not going to have to start over again. Okay, it says resume. I really don't understand this. You've been led to believe throughout the entire game up to this point that once you hear the music and the sun explodes, that you're just going to return back to where you were. Alright, so technically we're not dead. We're not permanently dead. We still have all of our stuff. See, the weird... God damn. Oh, man. See, I'm not sure what to think of the game now. I mean, it's like I've been getting more and more frustrated recently with it, but now all of a sudden... I mean, is it just because I picked up the warp core that everything changed? Because we noticed that the music was different, and it took significantly longer for the sun to go supernova once we had the warp core in our hands. Significantly longer. We probably had an extra 5 minutes once the music started, and the music was different too. Alright, so we need to spend a little bit more time inside the Ash Twin project before we grab the core, because we didn't read. I mean, I was so damn excited to find the damn warp core, and oh my god, I know exactly where I'm supposed to take that now. So I picked it up, not knowing that all of this other stuff was going to happen. All right, so okay, so when we know that the vessel needs the warp core because it has one, but it's broken. We can take this one back over there and hopefully, I guess, repair the vessel and take it wherever, or find out some more stuff. I was not expecting that at all. Did we get a raid? We did! Halabar! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, everyone! I need to turn the music up on that a little bit, I think. It's too low. Thank you, Halabar! Thank you, thank you, thank you! How was The Witcher? Well, you know, Dexter, I kind of... At the beginning of the stream, I was kind of noodling my way through what was going on, because I don't remember if you were here at the end of the stream on Wednesday when we were trying to find out how to get in. And we essentially stayed on Ash Twin until all the sand was gone. All of it. And we were hunting around on the ground for maybe a cave or something, because it said we had to get into the Ash Twin project, right? Okay, so that's where we left off on Wednesday. So I was noodling through all of that, and you'll see it on the video at the beginning of this video later. Just kind of noodling through all of that. And I said, wait a minute. Ash Twin has the towers with the teleporters on it, and they're supposed to go to all the planets, right? So there's got to be teleporters to take you to Ember Twin. There's got to be one to take you. I mean, the one on Ash Twin has to take you somewhere, right? So, all right. So I said, okay, well, maybe it takes us to where we're supposed to be going. But then we get over there and we stand on it and we shoot up through the hole in the roof and then come back down, right? So we got to figure out, okay, how do we stay on the pad when the sand goes by? Okay, so we figure out how to do that. That took only one try. I'm kind of surprised. But then we get in there, you know, then we go read all the text along that one wall, and then we walk down a little bit farther and we've realized that we can turn off the gravity, and I start messing around with those little ball things, and I take the one across and then take it up, and there's the warp core, and I take the warp core, of course, not realizing what was going to happen. But it's going good, Halamar. It's going good. Better tonight than it has been the last few nights, to be honest. Some of them have been a little frustrating. And so not knowing what taking the core was actually going to do, you know, we took the teleporter back out, and it was about that time that the music started playing. So, you know, what's my first reaction? Ever since the beginning of the game, you've been told, hear the music, you got about 2 minutes to live, right? So I stood there, and I walk around, and I stand there, and I look around, and I look around. The music changed, a little more dramatic, and it's like, okay, you get significantly more time before the sun goes supernova because you've taken the core out of the Ash Twin project. So, and then all of a sudden the sun does finally go supernova, and I see "You are dead" on the screen, which we'd never seen before. So that's where we are. But we have to... Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Ash Twin project, obviously, and hopefully it will be just as easy to get into it this time as it was the last time, and we won't miss the teleportation.
We got a host.
We got a host!
Everyone.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you for the host. You know, I keep wanting to say Zombie Land, but that's no longer around. From Lagging Out Entertainment, let me say that instead. So yeah, so what we need to do now, we need to go back, we need to read everything. Well, we don't need to read the things on the wall anymore because we already did those. Oh, new life skill. Changing shower curtains. We read all the squigglies on the wall, so we don't have to do that again. But we did notice after we'd done that and after we got the warp core that there were, it looked like maybe 4 of those tablets. Or either, I didn't see what it was attached to, whether it was a projection pool or one of the inscription walls. But there were like 4 of those there. So we need to do that. We need to explore the inside of the project before we try to take... We either need to get the warp core first, turn the gravity back on, so we can look around, because we'll have the extended time to do all of that. We're just going to sacrifice the next run, right? Because we want to make sure we get all the information out of the project. And then the next one after that, we have to take it back to the vessel. So we need to find out which, and I did take a picture of it, I mentioned this earlier, we need to look and see which tower takes us back to Dark Bramble, because that'll be faster than flying there. So we gotta, once we get the core, we gotta get back in the ship, or if the tower to Dark Bramble is the next tower up from the one for the twins, we gotta go back over there and put the warp core back in the vessel, and then we gotta see what we need to do there. So anyway, lots of talking for me. So wow, that was shocking, to be honest with you. I was not expecting that at all. But I need to take a quick break. Let's just say Mother Nature is knocking at the door, and when Mother Nature knocks at the door, you gotta answer it. So let me do that, and we will continue. We won't take a break normally for another hour. Hey, Silvers, how's it going? We're getting ready to go on break, unfortunately. A little earlier than usual, but don't really have a choice. I'll be back in about 8 or 9 minutes. Tight. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that short notice interruption there. Not a whole lot I could do about that. Okay, so need to go back for sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. We need to collect all the goodies. From Ash Twin that we can get inside the project. Yeah, unfortunately, you waste. You waste about 4 to 5 minutes. I guess depending on how you look at it. Just for the opportunity to get into the project. Because you have to wait for the sand to start, first of all. That doesn't start right away. Then you've got to follow it. To the tower. Unless you know exactly where it is, but you still have to wait for the sand to uncover it, or get uncovered. Oh. No. Kind of makes me wonder how much play testing they did in order to, unless it's, I never noticed what the order of the planets were, or the towers are in relation to the planets. Is it by distance from the sun? The sun station being the first one uncovered. If they're not in distance from the sun order, how much play testing they had to do to get them in the order that they wound up in. There's the sun station. Sun tower. And I have to wait. Sand to be taken away. I think it takes enough off first trip by. We can at least get in there. Land off to the side, so hopefully it won't take the ship away. Okay. So the broken one is the one that we want. Yeah, that's right. We gotta wait. We gotta wait at least one more cycle. Because we gotta wait for the sand to disappear, be taken away. Because the first time we were here, we tried to stand on the pad and the sand took us up into the air. Then we tried to use the doorway, I guess, to keep the sand from taking us away. Hit the top of the doorway and also hitting down, forcing ourselves down on the thrusters. And that's how we wound up inside. So yeah, the first time we were right here and it threw us through the hole in the wall. Then we stood here, roughly about right here in the doorway. Then as soon as it tried to pick us up, at least that's what happened the first time. I don't know if it worked. Supposed to or not. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that's how you get in. Yeah, this is what we need right here. We need a tablet for that. We've already read those. We don't need to do that again. Here's where all the... This is the hanging city. That symbol there on the tablet. Statue there may need to okay. Is it that way? No, it was back this way. Tracking module. No, it was Giants Deep and what was the other one? Hello? Well, let's, well, I guess I could just do it here. On that one. Timber Hearth had one too in the museum, I believe. Untranslated. Know my writing. Yarrow says, my gratitude for the latest shipment. Bueno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Yarrow says we'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest opening in the shell that protects the core could lead to disaster. With the protective shell built, Yarrow says Raimi says she's ready to seal all entrances used during its construction. After, she'll help inspect the barrier from the outside. Our final safety check. Clary says, I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ash Twin project. Yarrow says, I'm intrigued, love. Everyone on Ash Twin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Clary says, don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Poke says the core's durability could still be improved. Need more time. Everybody said that. Clary, ignore her, Yarrow. The core's finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Some of that sounds familiar. Some of that tablet. Take it out. There, put this one in. Probe tracking module. Yarrow says, I have exciting news. Privet, the Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. This one sounds familiar too. Yarrow says, Raimi is adding some finishing touches here. She'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? Privet says, we are. The probe cannon module, probe tracking module, is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. Privet says, on the other hand, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Privet says again, once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Is that it? Or Giant Steep. There was a statue there. That one was the one we had to go underneath, up inside the cave. As I recall, Raimi says, I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project flocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Raimi says, it's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience will be hard to endure. Phlox says, ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? Apparently that's what happened, right? Fox, if anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Remy says, I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah, that's the cave. And the statue is in there somewhere. I know it is. There it is over there, I think. Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Already got those. That's the way back out. Even do anything to those. Already did that. Gravity control. Yeah, you notice that the stars stop moving when I'm doing these. We did have all that turned on at the beginning of the game, but when it started to be a problem with time, removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Okay, so that's what happened. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. So we can't interact with those. We already have these. Whoa. 8 minutes. Yeah, masks receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's deep memory statue, and Timber Hearth. 14 minutes, 6 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. I wonder if that's accurate. Yes. Yep. So we got about 8 minutes. According to that. I don't see anything else we can interact with. Except taking the core. Don't want to do that just yet, because I want to get to the point where the only thing that we need to do is come here, get the core, and leave. Now, one thing I need to do, I mentioned earlier that I took a picture. When we found it, I took a picture of the map. Where is it? Diagram that showed the planets and the order that they get exposed in. So I want to see where Dark Bramble is. It would be nice if it was the next one. Ah, here it is. Okay, so... Wait a minute, where is it? I don't see it on here. Timber Hearth, Brittle Hollow, and Giant Steep, and the Twins, and the Sun Station. There isn't one, which I guess makes sense, right? Because it was messed up. So I guess we do have to fly there. That mask is broken. Oh, there was an unknown. Yeah, see? Unknown. Would be interesting if you needed to actually use hide and seek frequency. Anything other than playing the game with the kids at the beginning to learn how to use the signal scope. Mr. Precious. See, well, I mean, we can see. How far we can get. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. Well, I mean, that's about as close as we're going to come to something like that, right? Of course, now I don't have a ship. Or do I? Yeah, see? Oh, well. Well, we have everything from the Ash Twin project, at least for now. Just need to go back to... Even though the music continues to play, the game's clock is not running right now. Ah, here we go. That's where it is right there. What's the updated entry here? Well, we knew that already. Yeah. Unless it doesn't stop now. I don't see anything new here. Oh, the bottom one. Removing the core will disable the project. That's what it was. Well, let's just see how far we can get without burning up. Coming in hot! Alright. Oh, cool. I love how the music is muffled in here. Pretty awesome. Of course. Shit. Oh, here we go. And we're gonna die. At least we know we're gonna die this time. Let's see. I don't know what your comment is supposed to mean, Hanson, but just be aware of what you see. That's the second time that's happened tonight. Second time, but be aware of what's at the top center of your screen if your intent was to do something like that. Oh, the last line is new. That's what you were saying. Yeah, I finally figured that out. I could just sit here and listen to this music right here for a while and be happy. The end of the loop. Yep. I was doing it earlier, actually. You hear it so much that it doesn't take long before you can start humming it. All right, so we should have all of that stuff still recorded, even though the game froze on us. Again. It hadn't happened at all. This is what, day 12? It hadn't happened at all. Okay, now we got to remember how the hell to get there. We got to find Feldspar. right? So we gotta find feldspar. Wait a minute. Yeah, you gotta find feldspar, right? Because you gotta fire the scout into the seed. And the seed tells you where the vessel, it gives you the duplicate signals, right? It's for the vessel. I think that's right. We'll find out. Oh, I didn't look to see. Did we get our... Yep, we did. See, there's the quantum moon again. Let's land and sit here for a minute. Till the sand starts. Ready? Interloper makes an appearance. Ghost matter came from. Alright. Oh, hey, there's Chert. What's up, Chert? Come at me, bro.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Do we have to turn this off? That will go up. We don't need to be dealing with any of this crap. Just get up there and grab it. Oh no, I am not dropping this core. Wait a minute. I supposed to get all the way over there once I pick this up? If it's going to immediately start the countdown? Shit, I didn't mark anything. Shit. I don't remember if I should be trying to fly the ship for this part or not, or whether I should just get out. That's not what I wanted. Here, I think we're pretty much going to give up on this one. No, this is where the jellyfish was, right? This isn't what we want. It's not what we want. Back here. Smack. Alright, so this loop's gonna be a bust, apparently, so... Refresh my memory. How do I get to the ship? I know, right? That would be one for the highlight reels, right? Not that this is gonna matter, but... I don't know. Shit, I don't know where my ship is now. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. Upside down. Perfect. That's not what I want. Let's see, where was it? Oh, that's right. We've got to go there. Got to go there and fire the scout into that. That will send us. Okay, I think that's right. Now that I remember. Okay. Hold on a second. This one's gonna be. Jeez, they want you to know you got that core, don't they? I'm essentially just waiting for the timer to take me away to Paradise City, where the grass is green. Are pretty. Okay, can I even get to that without going inside? Damn you. Wow, maybe you get more than 5 minutes. Yeah. Won't you please take me home? Artificial gravity, okay. Okay, this has been more than 5 minutes. I was just trying to run out the clock. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Most of the time I wouldn't care. It's to be in the back, right? I don't see anything sparking. What am I supposed to fix? Like it was on the dome, right? The dome's right here. What is going on? This much time. There it is. Oh, nice. Jumbo marshmallows. Well, at least we've got snacks. See, there he is. See, now I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I thought I marked it. Alright. There we go, finally. Thank you. Oh, wow. You have absolutely no control without the suit. He won't even put his arms out inside the ship. And I guess we're dead again. Okay, no my grave. No my grave. No my grave. That's where we need to go. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. No, he was a bright young fellow, full of life and energy. I do like how you can rotate the ship while autopilot is still on. Kind of cool. As long as you don't disable it. bad landing. Since we've got a minute. Probably should have done this before we left. That. All right, I have a question for you, Spare Time. If you feel like it's a spoiler, then tell me it's a spoiler and don't answer. Once you've a lot of open world games, once you finish the game, you'll have like a free roam. Once we finish this, oh shit, no, don't do that. Is it essentially just starting another loop? Or when we're done, are we done? If you can't tell me, just say, yeah, I can't tell you. So. The reason that I'm asking is because I would like to try and get that achievement where you get all of the log entries. Find everything. That would be a great way to get that. If there was a free roam mode after the story is done. Whoa. Okay. That's I think that's a neutral enough answer. Okay, so since we have all this dead time at the beginning of every loop now, what's everybody got going on this weekend? What are you guys playing right now? And what platform? What platform do you prefer to play on? Or do you have multiple platforms like me? I have all of them. Essentially, Spare Time, I was asking if in a lot of open world games, and Hanson already gave me the answer that I was looking for, but I'll go ahead and give you the question anyway. A lot of open world games, once you finish the game, you kind of have a free roam mode, so you can go do whatever you want, pick up any collectibles or anything like that. I was just wondering if this game had that, because I would still like to go back and try and clean up any log entries that I didn't find for that. I think they call it Archaeologist is the name of the achievement. And I spent all the time trying to find all this stuff. It would be nice to get it. But as far as me goes, what is next, once we finish this, I mentioned in my Discord, we haven't streamed anything on PS4 since January. So I was looking at my games and my personal top 10 favorites, and I think I'm going to play one of my top 10 favorites next on PS4, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. It'll just have to be there. Keyboard and mouse. That's my problem, is I have too many games. Sometimes I get paralyzed. And don't know what to play. There are just too many choices. I'll be continuing, you know, even after this, and even when we're doing what was going to be next. Still be doing some Division 2 and playing that with Zombie Killer and some other friends. Continue to do that usually on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night and Sunday afternoon. Ah, did I miss it? Shit. Go, 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 go. That's what happened the first time, except I didn't catch it. I said, woo. I've never played keyboard and mouse ever since I could play stuff with a controller. And I've, misbehaved, and I have talked about that. I need to shit. I need to find a game that's... What the hell did I do? Really? Come on. Did I do them in the wrong order? Did I not? I thought. I figured that was gonna happen at least once. It's gonna get a little too aggressive. Dark Souls. Air! Oh, God. Oh, we gotta go through that beginning part all over again. You banned them all. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember if you were here when I talked about that. I told people I would play that for a week. And then I made no promises after that. I played it that week and set it down, and I have not picked it up since. I do actually have Bloodborne too. Oh, no, 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 no. What's the first rule of Outer Wilds, people? Never trust the autopilot. Oh, no, 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 you idiot. What are you doing? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You can't take the warp core unless you have the warp core. Unbelievable. But I guess, you know, it's not that bad of a screw up actually, right? Because we have to wait for it to get uncovered anyway. That big of a deal. Come back here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I mean, stuff like that. You can say something in that situation. That's not a spoiler. That's just me with a brain fart. Say, Iceman, you can't take the warp core to the vessel unless you actually have the warp core. Yeah, I just don't want spoilers, right? I mean, you can make comments, you can make fun of me all you want. My God, how come I can't fly this damn thing all of a sudden? See, this is the usual thing that happens to me anyway. You know, you get in a rush. You know you've got a certain set of things that you do. And you get sloppy. It's too bad you can't put yourself in geostationary orbit. Sit. Right about here for about 30 seconds. Wait for that thing to go by. No! Little George Harrison, right? Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. It's all right. Da 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 da. Yep. Yep. You get greedy, get killed. Take a chance that you don't need to be taken, and you get killed. See ya, Mr. Sandman. Yeah, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. Ugh. See, all of the waiting around that we're doing now for this part, when we try to do the basically the complete the game in one loop, be doing stuff in other places at this point. So that I have to sit down and try and remember everything that you've got to do that leads you to there, and only the bare minimum to do so. I don't even know how much is left. Can't be much. Got to get over to the moon, right? That's pretty much all we got to do. Yeah. I was actually going to ask that earlier if you guys knew of one, but I don't see how there could be. Because the only way that you can get in here is through that teleporter, and you have to wait for it to get uncovered. Don't you do that. I didn't flick it up, I guess. Ah! I missed it. I was trying to do a dash and grab. And I missed the pad! Oh, no. Whether or not it's a, I didn't intend to. Oh, shit, I did. Did I not pick... How did I not pick it up? Did I not pick it up? Well, shit. Well, I guess I gotta wait for another loop. Another trip. Did it? Oh, it... It's a comedy of errors tonight. And in the doorway, wait for the sand to get overhead. Wait for some of it to pass, and then you go and hold down on your thrusters to make sure that you... You know, of course, I should have noticed, A, that this big blue ball was not in my face. No, 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 no. Okay, so it's 8:25. So we'll say 8:24 when we picked it up. Faster! Get out and push! I can hear him. Right, so we've got a up, 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 stop. Why is it not? Closer. follow it anymore. Where it's going. Alright. Damn. Way around my own damn ship. Scout. Right, come on. Oh boy. Okay. What the hell? It just threw us back outside. I guess I have to do the puzzle thing that we did. Whoa! The first time we were here. Yes. There. Okay, so interesting. Maybe I didn't have to do that. Okay, but where? I don't understand. gets outside, which is where it threw us. I know there was some stuff down here before, but... Ah! Does the core go in here? I don't think that was moving. Okay, do we put... do that and then go down there maybe? No? We already have this, I think. Yeah, we got that already. God damn, why do they do this to me? Shit. Alright, so you've got 13 minutes, roughly. Time you pick up the core. We could try and put the warp core down in the other thing, but it didn't look like the same kind of receptacle. I guess we have to power. We have to power what's underneath, right? So, how do we do that? When you put the core in, it seals it. Can't get it out. Presumably. The moon? Isn't anything new, was there? Ember Twin. Ember Twin. Or sorry, Ash Twin. Sorry. We have to go here first. Don't be a doof. Yo. So, oh, by the way, thank you. I prefer Iceman, actually. I know it's a whole extra 3 letters and all that, but... No, it's cool. It's cool. I understand the... Damn it. I understand the nature to want to shorten as much as possible. I just prefer that. Okay. Now we wait. Well, let's see. What shall we talk about this time? Since we have a few minutes on our hands. Yeah. Nobody would ever think to use a password of 3 letters. You know, when I had to take my break earlier, I fired up the Mixer app. Guess who's plastered all over Mixer right now? Oh. Yeah, you got it. And he had 77,000 viewers at the time. Hell, I'd like to get to that many views. Much less that many people at once. Goodness. Me. I was on Mixer for about a year, actually. But decided to come back to Twitch. Yeah, I did the dual stream thing for a while too, and that's actually kind of what exacerbated me to go to Mixer. As I was dual streaming about the time that Twitch offered the affiliate program. So I applied, and I more than met the requirements. But I missed the exclusivity clause in the contract, and somebody pointed that out to me. And I tried to get, because at the time for me it was probably the wrong decision, but oh well. No, that might be too close. At the time, the dual streaming was more important to me. Because I'm not doing this for the money. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my subscribers and donations and bits and all that stuff, and I appreciate them very much. But I don't need this for the income. I make plenty of money at my day job for that. So. I tried to contact for weeks, Twitch support to try and get them to take me out of the affiliate program, and they would never respond. I would not even get a response from them. And I finally did get a couple of responses. You know, one of the, well, somebody will be able to help you shortly. You know, we've got some exciting new features that we're working on, and, you know, somebody will get to you soon. I got tired of hearing that, so I left. And I went to Mixer for a year. And then came back and hounded them for like 6 weeks, sending support tickets to try and get them to reinstate me to the affiliate program. Because what had actually happened was they tried to opt me out, but they kind of half-assed it, because it still showed me as an affiliate on my profile page, and people were able to subscribe to me. But everywhere else it said I was not an affiliate, so I was kind of in this half-assed quasi state, and that's what I was trying to get them to fix. And they never did, and I got tired of it. Yeah, Limbo Man, exactly. I tried to get them to fix it, and they never did. It's like they didn't care. So, got tired of it, went to Mixer and did that for a year. And don't get me wrong, Mixer is nice. It's got some nice features, no doubt. The FTL is very cool. This co-streaming is very cool. Alright, we gotta wait. Like I said, we gotta wait for at least some of the sand to pass over it. Then we move, hold down on the thrusters. We're in. Interactive stuff is pretty cool. I did that for a while, but I had to kind of turn that off too, because, you know, internet people being internet people, they would just sit there and spam the buttons. You know, that kind of nonsense. Got tired of people doing that. No, don't you do that. No, this way. Come on, baby, this way. No, don't you, no. Shit. See, this is the kind of crap that irritates me. Let's go. God damn, it's not enough. You're under a time crunch. Am I doing wrong all of a sudden? Yeah, and I did that stuff as well. What is going on? Why is it not going up all of a sudden? wasted a good 2 minutes. That. Alright, it's 8:50. Say 8:49. Alright, did I mark it? I did. What did I say? 13 minutes? Got 13 minutes once you pick it up. Very, very quiet. The baby's sleeping. Yeah, exactly. Big, mean baby with big teeth and a big light in his face. Still, hold still, hold still. There you go. Perfect. Out. It's easier this way. Is it moving? It is moving. All right. Need to wait around. Hop back in the ship. I guess it's over here. And it's just amazing. I mean, I try to thrust up until I get to the mouth to go inside this open area here, but you just slow down so much. Even with that. Yeah, see, I'm too far away to try and make the mad dash that I did last time. discombobulated? I did. I think. I want to see if anything happens down here. Almost like I gotta put something in there, but I don't know what it is. Alright, it's not this. Alright, so we can go back and put this. Okay, and it automatically closes. See, I did. See, we did this the first time we came here, and we did it earlier today, too. Alright, we'll do it again. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand what the point of this thing is. What the hell am I supposed to do with it? I can't do anything with the ball. Am I supposed to undo it now? I can't imagine. Yeah, see, I don't know what the fuck to do. I can't imagine. Time has to stop. Or the loop has to stop at some point in this. Because if once you pick up the core, you've got 13 minutes. How the hell? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't notice that before. Okay, the I coordinates. Alright, so what the hell? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? I didn't even notice if that was there the first time or the last time we came here. Three minutes. Okay, not even that long. What the hell? Why can I only see the coordinates while I'm looking at that thing? If I know the coordinates, I know the coordinates. Once I've seen them, they can be recorded. What the hell am I missing here? God, this is so stupid. Three times today that's happened. Game hadn't crashed a single time the entire time, but it does it 3 times today. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, I'm probably due for my regular break, even though I took one earlier, even though I only had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break now. I need to think about this for a few minutes while I'm on break. So yeah, let me do that real quick. Let's see, we get 2 breaks tonight, which we usually only take 1. So yeah, let me do that. I will be back, and we'll have about 45 minutes left in the night after that. So sit tight. I shall return. Okay, we are back. With the way the loops are working now, have time for a couple. So if we've got roughly 13 minutes, of course it takes us about 10 minutes to get to those 13 minutes, so maybe we don't really shorten anything by grabbing the core as quickly as we can. Oh, nice. Nice shadow with the ship rotating. Or the sun rotating around the sun, I should say. The sun's not rotating around anything. Wish you could look around a little bit in this view. And I mean, I know you don't have much of a view. I mean, at least you got a few places you could look around. You can't look at anything except what's straight ahead. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I was gonna say, it must be the gravity of the other planet doing that. So if we get oriented here. Right, there it is. Here. And about there. Sand doesn't take the ship away. Although I suppose I could probably land the ship underneath this platform. But I don't know that that necessarily prevent it from being jostled around at least and possibly knocked away. So I guess we'll just keep doing what we've been doing. It works well enough. Hopefully we won't have to. Maybe I just need to stay on this side of the rack or whatever that thing is. Miserably fail at that. Maybe I should park the ship on the other side so I can just go straight out. No, 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 no. Come on, baby. First rule of Outer Wilds violated again. Never trust the autopilot. I still don't understand why, once we have coordinates to the eye, you can't see them when you look away. It's not like you can unsee them. Well, in the game you can, obviously. There goes Chert. There we go. Wonder if it's one revolution, if I just sit at the spot where the sand first starts to come down and then just wait there. Oh, no, not quite. All right, so that is Sun Tower. Should be right about there. Ish. Said we'll try sitting. We're on this side this time. See if that makes any difference at all. I'm trying to get it down here as far as I can, but I think it takes it. Alright, it must be because of the... Look away from it. It's anything. Oh, get your ass back over here. Come on, really? Why are you doing? There we go. Oh, that's fine. Lurking is A-okay.
We got a host. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, everyone! Thank you, Miss Epic, for the host. Welcome, everyone from the Empire. How is your Friday? Damn it. Alright, buddy. Ease her in there, ease her in there, ease her in there. Okay, stop right there. Moving? Yes, it is. All we care about is that it's moving. Once you fire it and you know it's on its way, you are free to get back in the ship. Waste any time. Damn it. Don't bust your ship. Hey, it's good. It's good. Some minor... Wow, we really messed up the ship. It's a good thing we don't... Well, hopefully we don't need it anymore. Past... to get here, anyway, we don't need it anymore. But it's good. It's good. There's some minor frustrations tonight, but... Ow. Ow! Stop biting my feet, mister. Ow! Stop it. Alright, stop here. Get out. We've got the work core. Now the fun begins, because we don't know what the hell to do here. Let's see. It's right there. See, we can get the coordinates to the eye, but when we look away... Ah! Oh, not yet. Gotta put it in there. Unless... I think we have to move the ball. Yeah, we got to move the ball back over here. To, I guess, give that thing power. I think that just gives us the coordinates to the eye. I mean, it shows them right there at the bottom. Do I really need to do anything else here? Okay, so that moves that down. But if I move the ball up, it brings this back up and I got to do it all over again, or in reverse. Takes me back outside. Okay, the eye is down here. I mean, I wonder if That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, he's fine. He's just being a kitten, you know? Constantly getting in trouble, getting into things he's not supposed to get into. Check some of those doors earlier. They did not look like anywhere we could go. I just don't get it. From this thing. Yeah, see, they're right there. I don't... God. These. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, see, you get so far away from it. Turn. Maybe not turn, but you just get so far away from it and they disappear. I mean, are those... Oh, okay, I got it. I think. Alright. I got it. Now, unfortunately, now we don't have time. That. Yeah, we gotta... Shit, we gotta make those... Gotta make those 3 symbols in the little hexagon there. That's what we gotta do. I didn't look at it close enough to realize that. And I didn't notice. If you can see the coordinates when we first... What is going on with this game today? 4 times it's crashed. 4 times. Well, I mean, we only got about 10 minutes for the end of the stream anyway, and there's no way we're going to be able to do anything useful. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything useful in 10 minutes. So, but at least we know what to do at the start of the stream tomorrow. So at least there's that. It took me a minute to figure out what the hell was going on. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be it for the night. While I look up somebody to host. Like I said a minute ago, we stream earlier on Saturdays. That gives a chance for some of the people out in Europe, out in that area and stuff to be able to tune in, because at 6 o'clock here, it's generally midnight and later over there. So we try to do that to give more folks a chance to hang out with us. Thank you, Spare Time. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us again. I appreciate it very much. Looks like it's the only person that I'm following that is online right now is 76 Trombones. He is playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, and he's loving it. So let's give him... Yeah, let's give him a raid. Now, if you've got to go, that's fine. That's no problem. But if you want to hang around, tell him I said hi. I would appreciate that very much. And here is Trombones. I will see you guys at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you then.